morning, guys. So anyway, topic for today is why 99% people are unhappy, unfulfilled, sad, poor, miserable, not in a happy place, not in a fulfilled place. Bakit? Why are they there? It's a simple thing that they have decided to accept na gano'n na lang yung buhay nila, that life is going to be like that for them. So they've chosen to settle. They've chosen to not decide. Not deciding means that you're gonna be staying in that situation until you decide to change it. That's why 99% of people are not more successful, richer, happier, healthier. So, thing with this is, we're gonna talk about wealth. So, sabi ni Chris Rock that wealth is not about having a lot of money. It's having a lot of options. Okay, so when we talk about options, it's what you can choose to do with your money, right? So, thing is, it's not only about money anyway. Hindi lang money. Okay, it's about everything. It's about the three wealths. Are you familiar with the three wealths? It's the basic stuff. Three wealths are, of course, financial freedom, because that's part of the world that we live in. If you don't like money, if you don't like dealing with money, don't like talking about money, then I suggest you go to a different planet or dimension or reality, because you gotta get it around your head that in this world there's money, and money is being used as a form of exchange of value. Okay, so anyway, when we talk about wealth, it's not only about money. Talking about the three freedoms in relation to wealth is, number one, first freedom, very obvious, of course, is financial freedom. If you have less money, if you have less finances, you have less options. Okay, you cannot afford this food that your child wants, you cannot afford the car that you want, you cannot even afford a motorcycle. Anong options mo doon pag wala kang pera? You don't have the money, di ba? The next thing is health freedom. I've been experiencing a lot of, bad health recently, and ang hirap huminga. So what does that mean? It's not gonna be easier for me to have health freedom now, because health freedom means that gusto kong umakyat ng pulag ulit, and I'm not capable because baka mag-collapse ako dahil it's hard for me to breathe. Diba? So what am I doing about it? I'm exercising. I'm taking better care of myself by having better food. I'm working on my health freedom. What can you do? Inatake ka, nag-stroke ka, anong gagawin mo? Are you just gonna lie down, or you get into some disease or something, accident or whatever? Hindi ka ba magre-rehab? Well, let's say wala kang ma-afford na pang-rehab. You can just do simple exercises. You can watch YouTube. Anong pwede kong gawin to slowly recover my strength, to slowly make my body better again? Okay? Marami. There's no excuses to not do it. And that's the health freedom. What's the last one? Time freedom. And that's the thing with financial freedom. The more money you have, you can afford to not work for anybody. You can afford to not be on a time card. Okay? You can choose what to do with your time. Most of the time, when you have financial freedom, most of the time, you can have time freedom. Time freedom means having the option on what you're going to do with your time. Diba? Sabi nila, time is the most valuable thing in the world. All of the billionaires, I don't care how much money you have, we all have the same 24 hours, same 60 minutes, diba? Same 7 days a week. Nobody's given extra time. Okay? So, imagine this. What if you had all three? The reason we're not happy is because there's an imbalance. Okay? So you need to have a balance. Of course, there's a thing also with relationships, you know, self-development, spiritual. That's part of the aspect of living. But the thing is, you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay anywhere you are where you're miserable. Okay? It's just because you are choosing to not choose. That's why you're there. Why? Because you're afraid. Takot kang mag-grow, takot kang mag-effort, takot ka sa kailangan mong gawin. Naku, mahirap yan. Ayoko yung napapagod, ayoko yung napupuyat, ayoko yung nare-reject. Dami. Maybe that's the reason why you're not totally happy with your life, di ba? Not saying you're not happy, pero ibig sabihin doon sa mga tao nakaka-relate. So the thing is, you have to make the decision and act upon it. Again, we go back to the basic. Number one is know your goals. Diba? Be clear about your goals. So that also includes when you choose something, okay, another thing is rejected.
Yes.
So when you choose prosperity, abundance, you reject poverty and limitations, di ba? So the thing is, you have to make that choice. You have to, number one, focus on that goal that you set for yourself. Number two, make the committed decision that you're going to do whatever it takes. Number three is the doing na. Passive action, di ba? Those are the three basic ones. And then you align that with the three freedoms: financial, health, and time. Of course, being a good person also is in the ano, and being good to the people around you. Di ba? Siguro naman sasaya ka na nun. So that's it, guys. What do you need to do again? You need to decide that you are no longer going to stand for having a miserable, sad, poor, and wow, limited life. Diba? You gotta decide that ayaw mo na yon. I'm no longer going to stand for this. I'm not being treated well here. So why are you staying there? This person is always putting me down. So what are you doing about it? Ang dami. When you make a decision that you're not going to stand for something, not only about relationships wise, how people treat you, how life is with you, financially, health wise, time wise, diba? I'm no longer going to stand being poor. I'm no longer going to stand not having the time to play with my kids, not having the time to, oh Jesus, what are these guys doing? Anyway, so it's about choosing to not be in your current situation that's making you miserable and sad. You gotta make that choice, guys. That's the number one thing. You gotta make choice. Ayoko na dito. Ayoko na sa ganitong partner. Ayoko na sa ganitong sitwasyon na laging taghirap at laging natatakot dahil sa bills, laging natatakot dahil sa mga bayarin, laging natatakot because ayoko ma-reject. Diba? Then improve yourself. Then choose to do what it takes to get yourself out of that situation. Ganun lang yun. That's the only way to have a happier life. You have to make the choice na papabutiin ko na. By the way, yung glasses ko, ano to? It actually works. Corrective glasses siya. Okay, which means that pag ano kasi, pag sobrang napapagod yung mata ko, parang nagkakaroon ng blur sa paligid, yung mga letters, yung mga ganon. So na-notice ko dati hindi ko mabasa yung maliliit, lalo na yung maliliit sa mga fine print na medicine box or bottle. But with this, nagulat ako, nababasa ko. Okay, so what does that mean? I'm just doing what it takes para maayos yung mata ko. Diba? Na-notice ko kasi when I'm looking through these holes, parang na-exercise yung mata ko. And I believe that's what's happening. So pag lagi ka nakatitig sa sa screen at a certain distance, napapagod yung mata mo, nakafix lang yan doon sa distansyang yon. So what does this do? Ewan ko, for some reason, I don't know the exact, I'm not an optometrist or what, pero it works. And it's super cheap. You know, you can get this from Lazada for like 60 pesos or something like that. Diba? So na-notice ko, lumalabo yung mata ko. So, anong ginawa ko? I decide na ayokong lumabo yung mata ko, ayokong lumala ito. So, nag-research ako because I don't want it to get to that situation. Nalalala pa siya. So, mas ginandahan ko yung aking diet, kung ano yung kailangan for healthier body, healthier eyes. And then nakita ko to, subukan ko kaya. Ang dami nagte-testimony baboy talaga ng Pilipino, dura kung saan, no? So anyway, thing is, you have to do what it takes. You have to, consciously be self-aware, grow. So yun lang, guys, you have to choose. You have to choose to make your life better. You have to choose to not be in sad, miserable situations. Okay, because you have the power to choose. Okay, so that's it, guys. Bye-bye for now. And by the way, again, I'm walking to the gym, 30-minute walk. It's my way of committing to myself and choosing better health. So when you make a choice, you have to follow through with consistent, persistent action. Kung wala action yan, ganun pala ang dapat kong gawin, ganyan. Okay, tapos wala ka nang ginawa. May mangyayari ba nun? Wala. You gotta follow it with consistent, persistent action. Okay, so that's it, guys. Bye bye for now. This is your Friendly Neighborhood Common Sense Coach Tony Agudo. Bye bye for now, everyone, and have a blessed day.